great news for everyone. We will travel back in time. Across the world, there are lots of discoveries that we should treasure, especially here in the Philippines. Let's discover one of the finest treasures that we have, Philippine literature. Do you think our generation is still aware about our oral lore? Let's see from Miss Mayca and Miss Crestel by asking the people of the community.
Ano pong pangalan nyo?
From Jasmine Cueto po. Alayka po. Vina Pantaja Divina Gracia.
Transmission Regondola. Okay, so ito po, meron tayo dito mga tanong at bubunot lang kayo na isa at sasagutin.
Bugtong-bugtong, dumaan si Superman, nasira ang daan. Zipper po.
Tama! Ano ang kadalasang binabanggit kapag nakakakita ka ng punso?
Ano yung punso?
Yung nuno sa punso? Ano po? Tabi-tabi po? Tama!
Ano ang kadalasang binabanggit kapag binatin ang sanggol ng hindi kilalang tao? Kamusta? Hi?
4, 3,
Hi, baby.
2,
Yun lang.
1. And,
Pre-usog.
kasi hindi niya kilala. So, para hindi mausog, maiwasan ng sakit.
Sa bagay. Nakakamatay nga naman ng usog. Birds of a feather flock together.
Tama!
The practice of receiving, preserving, and passing down knowledge, arts, ideas, and cultural materials verbally from one generation to the next is called oral tradition or oral lore. Do you know that our ancient literature shows us the customs and everyday traditions as traces in our folk stories, old plays, and short stories? There are also records of our oral lore that was passed down through the word of mouth. Now, are you ready to know more about our oral literature during the pre-colonial times? If yes, get ready and let's call our team.
So when we say legend, it is a very old story from ancient time that is mainly not true, and people tells about a famous person or a famous event. In short, legends is a traditional story that is popularly historical but unauthenticated. So some of the examples of legends are Alamat ng Pinya, Si Pagong at Si Matching, and lastly, Alamat ng Mangga.
The Tagalog word for epic is epiko. Epics are long narrative poems. They tell a series of heroic achievements or events. And one of the most iconic epic here in the Philippines is the Agning Lamang.
Folk songs are created and passed down among the general populace. They typically have unidentified creators and frequently have multiple versions. There are lots of examples of folk songs. Some of these are Bahay Kubo, Loran-Loran Sinta, Sit-Sirit-Sit, and Par-Parong Tubig.
So when we say folktales, it is a story by popular culture and passed by through the word of mouth. It tells originating and traditional by many people and folks. And some of the examples of this is fairy tales, parables, and etc.
Salawikain is a phrase or sentence that deals and focuses on the law and order, ethics and moral of our ancestor. It is also known as epigrams. And the most famous and classic epigrams in our country is Kapag may tiyaga, may nilaga.
Riddles are statements or questions that offers a puzzle to be solved, wherein the students uses their critical thinking skills to figure out the meaning of the given statements.
Chants are used in witchcrafts or enchantments. It is one kind of Filipino poetry, and most of our Filipino ancestors believe in ancient spirits or supernatural beings, just like dwarfs or maligno, and creatures that we see in places such as forests, rivers, and balete trees.
A saying is a phrase that is frequently used and that offers advice or knowledge about human experience and life. The examples are, pagkahaba-haba man ang prosesyon, Sa simbahan din ang tuloy. Kapag may tinanim, may aanihin. Daig na matalino ang maganda.
Maxims is a short, easily remembered expression of a basic principle, general truth, or a rule of conduct. The maxims in an oral culture, the people rely on speech rather than writing it to pass along the knowledge to other people.
Sawikain or idiom are praise and expression that sometimes have a figurative meaning. Some of the classic example of it is balat sibuyas, butot balat, and bungang araw.
Oral lore is one of the greatest treasures that we have. So as a Filipino and as an individual, we should treasure it and continue the legacy for the sake of our future generation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lynette D. Cueto, and this is the gist of oral lore in the Philippines during pre-colonial times.